Welcome back to Elden Ring. Starting the episode behind Caria Manor, and I had to rewatch the previous one, simply trying to figure out what exactly happened to the dragon, the glintstone dragon we were fighting. I have no idea why exactly he disappeared. I tried again to reload the area, pass time. Nothing really worked. It was there for a moment and then it was gone. What I did realize is that I spent a lot of time just roaming around, somewhat disoriented. Missed a couple of items here in the graveyard. I looted some new curing boluses. These are going to alleviate buildup of frost. It was here, on top of this rock. And we also missed some of the glowwort around the graveyard. The red wolf that we fought also never respawned. I suppose that makes sense. It was a much tougher enemy. I don't think we have anything else to do here in the area around the Everjail and these all these graves. Somewhat unnerving. Just how many people were buried here. Anyway, I think that's enough. I wanted to do a lot of things in the previous episode. Ended up with essentially information overload. This can happen if you try to make too many mental notes of what you want to do. This game can definitely be overwhelming. We're gonna take one step at a time. We also forgot to really check out this underground area that we discovered behind an illusory wall. It was more like an illusory floor. Somewhere in these ruins. So that was the block tower. This was Renna's Rise. Can try to explore this zone. I think I saw some of the fireflies. So maybe we managed to speak to Witch Ranni again. At some point. No idea how to access the tower. So these were the ruins. There was a scarab. The dragon obviously is gone. So wait, there's 1, 2, 3 towers. Which makes sense. Not sure why there's always mist here. There's a firefly. We can create some magical items with these magical pots. I think that is a deer. Another glowing skull. 2 glowing skulls. Okay. Golden rune. Michaelis lilies. I think I forgot what we can make with these. The other lilies we can use to, hold on, to create some items like the sleep pot. Yeah, these are useful if we want to put enemies to sleep. I guess I don't have enough. But we can also make arrows imbued with cold. Arrows, bolts. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. Was that sound from the deer? Yeah, probably. So wait a minute. Where was the underground area? Around here, maybe? Yeah, we never entered this. What is... Oh, it... With another ghastly doll. But Padilla is not here. Doesn't that look like an omen killer? Or maybe someone wearing a similar mask. Just what is this? Are these really dolls? Saluvis's puppet. And a man with a jar on its head. Do not touch. Oh, it's what? Okay. And another puppet. No, I guess we can't really interact with any of that. There's another message. That was a player message, though. No, this is definitely not a player message. Reminds me of something we found in Stormvale Castle. Okay, maybe we need to have a word with Padilla about all this. Somehow I doubt he'll be able to help us. Wait, combat? Why? Probably another one of these sorcerers that simply turn invisible and teleport around. Sky looks really strange here. So this is tower number 2. And a point of grace. We can see the rays through the walls. And there is a lily. Oh, you know what? Can we access the balcony? No, I think... So the area below we already explored before we enter the Caria Manor. Never mind the birds for now. And there is a third tower in the distance. Ranni's Rise. So Ranni is guarded by wolves. Fire works as well. Are these people dying fighting wolves? Okay, they're not really tough, or... Maybe they came straight here. Maybe they came here after Limgrave, I was trying to say. Wicked sort. Probably shouldn't be reading all these messages. And the balcony. Are we really going to meet Lunar Princess Ranni? Maybe I should go back and speak with the sorcerer in the round table. So this is Ranni's Rise. Okay. Hey, there's an elevator. Honestly, I was expecting a ladder. And we can also drop down. Right.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Right. Are we going to tell her about Rosier? Maybe we should.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
Can ask her about the body. Okay, that was somewhat unexpected. I wasn't even sure about why we were specifically seeking for the curse mark. So maybe this is just an apparition. Where did the body go? Oh, good question.
And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark thou seekest is not here.
Right, so that is another dead end. So there was no witch Renna. It was just Ranni. What can I say? She was happy to see Toran being hearty and healthy. Not much else. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have expected to be greeted a bit more warmly. We have no idea what exactly Ranni wants. We could speak to the sorcerer about it. I doubt they're gonna be happy. Never mind these wolves for now. Ranni the Witch. The daughter of Queen Rennala and Radagon. And wait a minute, this was the scarab that I want to say the developers carefully placed so you see the area you're supposed to drop down to. We could try speaking to the servant about the other ghastly dolls. I mean, I call them dolls because he used that name, but we have no idea. Maybe they were people that were somehow turned into, I want to say petrified, but... Oh, this one is blocked shut. So this is the name from the cellar. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, was expecting to find a secret. But I guess there's nothing there. So we saw the area from above. That was Ranni's rise. I think someone just, yep, fell to their death. Happens to all of us. Come to think of it, we haven't died to... Well, we haven't died to anything yet, but I was expecting to die to fall damage. I guess it never happened. All thanks to these rainbows. Were they rainbow stones? Yeah, the rainbow stones. If they shatter and make a loud noise, it means essentially that the fall is going to prove lethal. Hey, I have an idea. Yeah, there is an item over there. I cannot dismount. The Black Wolf Mask. Yeah, but it's a helmet. No, this one is also blocked. So even if you do platform, you can't access the actual tower, which makes sense. What about the area below? Wait, is that an no, it's not. Doesn't the wall look different? Right. I really shouldn't complain. We did find one illusory wall in this episode. Never did for the longest time, so... Equipment. The Black Wolf Mask. Fashioned after the head of a black wolf. Relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Ranni the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. Okay. So what did they try to do? Assassinate Seluvis? I guess the assassin is no more either way. And I guess there's not much else we can do here. Let's have a word with the Carian servant about these... what were they? Dolls? Mannequins? In the basement. And I guess then we're free to leave. I did enjoy the Caria manor quite a lot. The enemies were somewhat unnerving, especially the giant severed hands, but really well designed area with a lot to find. And I have no idea if we found everything.
I'm sorry, Your Worship, but poor Pindia has given all he has. I can't be of further use to you.
So it was Pidia, not Pedia. Right. Pidia has nothing else for us. We can't really speak to him about the hidden basement. And I guess we can just move on. What I wanted to do is go back to the merchants around Limgrave and purchase some of the hints. You can see the Lord of the... Well, we didn't purchase these. Some we found from corpses while exploring. The Preceptor's Secret. Oh, this is where Celovis was mentioned. Hiding a dirty secret in a cellar. Among the ruins not far from the Three Sisters. The vile graven witch seems to be a frequent visitor. Okay. So we did find the hidden cellar, and that was it. I guess it's going to make sense when we actually have an idea about how to open the seal on Celovis's... Yeah, the rise here. But we definitely missed a couple of pieces of information by not purchasing these. Let's go maybe to the isolated merchant. I think there was a note there, and there was probably a note in Limgrave too. Maybe in the Church of Ella.
Back already? Unusual fella, aren't we? Did this aged merchant have something that caught your eye?
It's been a while. There we go. The Wandering Mausoleum. You can purchase these. Great arrows. Might as well, honestly. Yep, they were placed in storage.
Have a safe journey.
So, Merchant Kale. And I'm going to read everything after we purchased, well, at least a few.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure.
So there is a note about the Flask of Wondrous Physic and about the Waypoint Ruins. Could purchase... I think we have enough daggers, we have enough arrows.
Goodbye.
Bought some arrows before starting this recording as well, because I realized we were running low. There's another nomadic merchant. I don't think we found anything in Caelid. Admittedly, we explored very little of Caelid. Oh, there is another merchant just north of Fort Height. Tempted to pay old Kenneth a visit. Well, I can see the bear. No, the merchant. There he is.
Ah. Hello. How nice of you to stop by again. Please.
Okay, arrows, no notes. What about the one near the Saints Bridge? Right, and in the area above, we first met Alexander, the warrior jar. What? Skybox is really looking ominous. What just happened? I was expecting something sinister to swoop down and at any moment.
Oi, I didn't realise you came back.
And there is one more note about the flame chariots. The flame chariots. Okay. No idea
I'm afraid
what these
of very
chariots
little
are. Or wait, maybe I do have an idea about what they are. I think we found some just outside Rea Lucaria. Right, the ones that spewed fire. So let's read a couple of notes here. This is about the Flask of Wondrous Physic. Still remains in the Third Church, north of the Mistwood. Yeah, that isn't really gonna help us. Someone lurks among the Waypoint ruins. Oh, I guess they mean Sellen. Yep. And what else was there? We already read about the Preceptor's Secret, Revenants. The crawling royal reverends are all cursed. Healing powers will harm rather than mend. Maybe this is a clue about the boss that we fought. That was next to the smith, Iji. So we can use healing powers to harm them. Beware the fire monk's chariots bearing the faces of giants. Right, now I know what they mean. A well-aimed blow to the chimney on top may prove effective, but opportunities for a plunging attack will be rare indeed. I see. So maybe you can lure them. Even though I'm not sure if that's going to work. You can lure them and then climb on top of a building or maybe a rock and use a plunging attack. That would be fun to see. I really want to test this one. I bet it's going to be somewhat spectacular to destroy them. But at the same time, you can also backstab them. You need to clean up around its feet first. Yep, and that was everything. We have this weathered map. We have no idea what it is about. Amber Light. Discarded and forgotten for some time. So I think that is everything. I can't remember any other nomadic merchants selling something. There was one in Liurnia. I'm pretty sure Patches and the Blackguard had nothing to sell. And there's also the Church of Vows. Maybe I should speak to Muriel again. We have some... You know what? Let's go to the round table and speak to Corin. Maybe he can help us learn some new incantations.
Not everyone can tell how good my wares are.
No, there's nothing new here either. So let's go to the round table. We can also try to get Corin to teach us some new incantations. We can hand some prayer books.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Sure. So we know everything that is initially available. We can hand him a prayer book. Fire Monks, Godskin, the Assassin's Prayer Book, the Dragon Cult. Okay, how about the Assassin's Prayer Book? We looted that from the area, I want to say, behind the kitchen in the Round Table hold. Needed some stone sword keys.
That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
Okay. I guess he doesn't want to teach us these incantations. I mean, he will. Reluctantly. So darkness is going to create an area of darkness. Assassin's Approach is going to silence footsteps and reduce fall damage and also the sound. So the Two-Finger Servants, they were once assassins of the Round Table hold. Can be cast while in motion or crouching. So the assassins were tarnished ones who had strayed from guidance, and they pursued their duty in the darkness that is without grace. Okay. Completely silences footsteps, reduces fall damage. So these assassins were charged with eliminating tarnished who had strayed from guidance. Wait a minute. Weren't they tarnished that had strayed from guidance? Does that make any sense to you? Either way, we can use one of them. Might as well learn both of these. And I'm not really gonna hand him any
golden order shine through you.
Any prayer books, because we can hand some prayer books to the Pastor of Vows. Okay, let's see how the Great Turtle is doing. What? What is this? The Bell-Bearing Hunter. Did Corin had something to do with this? I don't like this. How tough is this enemy? Yeah, he's pretty tough. Not sure if I should use Torrent. Okay, the weapon that we have is honestly fine. Okay. How about a great arrow? Oh, he can dodge them. Okay, that was a wrong item. Hold on. What is that? Let's take care of this skeleton. Oh, I guess he's no longer interested in us. No, wait, he is. I wonder. I guess I deserve that. Alright. Enough fooling around. You know what? I bet we can parry him. Oh, there's another one of these. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be fighting out here. Now we have 3 skeletons. This is not going according to plan. You know what? I was trying to avoid it, but I guess fighting him inside the church is the best option that we have. Should definitely try pairing one of these. Okay, where is my dagger? There we go. So some of these have definitely deceptive range. No? Oh, I guess you can't really parry. Yeah, I really need to be careful here. I thought this white fight was a joke, but I guess it's not. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, that's great. And of course we're out of healing. Okay. Maybe we have to make a tactical escape. Actually, close to killing that boss. Somewhat curious to figure out what's the deal here. So the meat peddler's bell bearing. Hold on, was that... He killed Muriel. So this is why there were all these bloodstains. That's unfortunate. But why is there a... Hold on. I wonder if we could have done anything to prevent this. I initially thought this had some... This entire event had something to do with Corin and handing him a prayer book that is a work of heresy. Probably not, though. Does say Muriel pays her vows. Oh, he is here.
Greetings. Do you need anything?
He's not even going to comment on that. I think the game just despawned the Passer of Vows so that he wouldn't get hurt. Or he wouldn't be forced to interfere. Well, that's done, I guess. Let's hand him a prayer book. I don't see... Hold on. There is no new dialogue options. We can speak about the use of the Celestial Dew and Radagon. And his marriage to, well, initially Rennala, that he eventually left to become the consort of Queen Marika. So we can hand scrolls as well. We already have all the initially available spells. How about the prayer book of, let's say, the Dragon Cult?
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
So what do we have available now? There's the Lightning Spear. I think this is a fan favorite. Hone Bolt. All these require a lot of faith. And you can also get the Electrify Armament. Can enhance it with lightning damage. That doesn't sound bad. We are 1 point short. Can we afford... Yes, we can afford everything. Yeah, you never know. We do have a talisman that is going to increase our faith. Can also hand a scroll. I wonder how Selen is going to... Wait, we have 3. I wonder how Selen is going to react. The Conspectus Scroll. The Royal House Scroll. Okay.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
Well said. So if you want to learn some heretical teachings, come to Miriel and don't hand these to Corrin. So we have 2 more sorceries available. This is the Glintblade Phalanx, and the Carrion Slicer requires 22 and also 14 for the Carrion Slicer. A cost of 4? Really? Swift sweeping slash using a magical sword. And of course we've seen the Phalanx. Lots of enemies use these. Was kind of annoying with Knight Loretta. But I guess we managed to defeat that boss without any issues. That ball-bearing hunter, wait a minute. So how did he get the ball-bearing? So that is a key item. Can offer this to the Twin Maiden Husks. So this was the bell-bearing of an unfortunate meat peddler, slain by the ball-bearing hunter. Okay, so these were essentially bosses that would hunt down and slay merchants and loot the bell-bearings. So we can now, well, we will be able to purchase slivers of meat, lumps of flesh, and turtleneck meat. Okay, that doesn't sound bad at all. But yeah, that event came out of nowhere. What was that? All I wanted to do is hand in a scroll. Definitely glad that the pastor is still alive. But next up is going to be the round table. We can offer this. I'm gonna see how expensive these items are. We might need them for crafting purposes. At the same time, though, I think we looted enough. And I mean, they were not items that were annoying or difficult to find in the first place. Let's offer... No, we don't have anything else to offer. Take these, so quite expensive. 1,000 runes and 1,200, 1,500. There's nothing new available here, which is unfortunate. But hey, we now have the option to purchase items. That's never a bad thing. Gideon, busy studying as always.
Journey to the capital, Lendell. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer.
Yeah,
you may be our best hope.
That's great. We can... Wait. We can speak to Gideon about Nepheli. And also about the medallions. Let's get the information here one last time.
Find the Albinoric woman.
Right.
She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia.
West of the Laskia
Of the
ruins.
medallion's counterpart, I'm sure.
Okay. Now, what was that about Nepheli?
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions. so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
Okay, that took a strange turn. Nefeli was suspicious. You know what? This might be far-fetched, but did Nefeli suspect that Gideon had something to do with the Albinoric, the massacre at the village? Because think about it. How did Gideon here know about the Albinoric woman? The only realistic explanation is that it was Ensa that either killed the Albinorics or, well, maybe that's not the case. Maybe Ensa was just following us and overheard what we discussed with Albus, with old Albus. So Roderica is here, and Paul Sophia.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
I wonder if we get any special dialogue. Sure.
Now, come closer.
We do get a blessing after all, even though it does come at the expense of health.
You are so very warm.
We can speak about the sorcerer.
I heard that you lent a hand to dear Roger. He seemed positively elated. He must be possessed of great mental fortitude. It anchors his will and sustains him, despite his grievous wounds. You truly are a champion. To dear Roger, and myself too.
And she's going to hand us a sacrificial twig.
Then good day to you, my dear.
So he is soldiering on, despite his wounds. Did I say C? I meant the sorcerer. Unfortunate that we couldn't really get any information from Ranni. So now we know exactly where we're gonna find the Albinoric woman. We go to the Laskia ruins and we're looking for a cave somewhere to the west. I think we're gonna follow the lake. I mean, the village is here. I doubt they meant the area with all the poison and the enormous crabs. So it has to be... You know what? I'm sure we're gonna find out in the next episode. Thank you for watching, though. I think we accomplished quite a bit here. Even had a surprise encounter. I had no idea why there was a bell-bearing hunter in that church and what is going on with Muriel, but hey, made some progress. But I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.